Hello, hello. Hello. All right. I have a pediatrician appointment for my son, Zachary, and I just wanted to see if we can beat the timer today and get ready in 15 minutes. I am on my second cup of coffee, and it's working for me. Okay. Just brushed my teeth. Baby Zachary is sleeping. My other son is in the other room. He does not want to come, but I am forcing him to come. He has to come. And let's do it. My skin is prepped, clean. I usually do a light wash in the morning. Like, my water is cold, freezing, Antarctica type water. I feel like it really helps my face a lot because I've been the girl for years that would wash her face with hot water, and my cheeks would be rosy red, and I just, I know hot water is not good for the skin, especially the face, but I just did not like the cold water. But once I started doing so, cold water, not even warm, I mean warm in the shower, but like outside of the shower, I would then splash my face with as cold as the water can be. I've seen such a difference in my face, in my skin. I'm more even, like as far as like color, my this coffee's got me talking from 0 to 100 really fast. But yeah, like all here would be super red. It's definitely toned down a lot. My skin is more even toned. It just looks so much better. So let's get ready. I'm not going to be using a primer. Ooh. And we're not even going to go heavy face with makeup. So usually when I'm running out the door, we make things happen really quick. Okay, so a little bit. Sorry, I had to change my card because it said it was full, so I hope we captured what I just said. So anyways, if we didn't, we're making this fast and simple. These are the areas that I always conceal. Here, here, around my lip, here. I really love doing around my lip because ever since I started doing that, I just feel like the outline of my lips looks so much better. A lot more crisp and everything. So then you go back and tap lightly. Light, gentle touch. Bring it down. Go back and forth around the delicate eye. And so wherever I place my concealer first, and once I'm done getting all the other areas, I always go back to where I started. And everything else gets to sit and make its mark on the face. And honestly, most days this is just what I do. We'll put concealer, a little bit of blush, fix up my eyebrows, and that's pretty much it. And I will say that honestly what gets me going in the morning It's not a cup of coffee, even though that helps a lot. It is having a shower every single morning. Even if I have nowhere to go, I'm always showering in the morning. That is my cup of coffee. It wakes me up. It wakes up my whole body. I feel fresh, and honestly, I am ready to tackle on the day. And I've noticed it makes such a huge difference. There's been times I always shower at night. So in the morning, the times when I wouldn't shower, I would just feel so slouchy. And I don't like feeling that way, especially when I have little boys to take care of that have me going. So I tend to have like a little bit of redness right around here. And that's why I love putting the concealer, because it just hides it away. Looks so much better. I didn't put the timer on, but you can time me, okay? Alright, so now that that's that, I will put a little bit of contouring. Put some on my nose. I learned this trick. And I like it because definitely makes contouring a lot easier. Now I know that looks crazy, but now what I'm going to do is go back in, dot, 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 dot. Okay? And then blend, 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 blend. It's so funny. I noticed the other day when my cousin was here from Canada. Those of you that don't know, didn't mention it in my other video. I'm from Canada, Toronto. Been in the States, specifically Florida, for years now, since 2001. I was in 8th grade. My dear old parents pulled my brother and I out towards the end of the year. I would never do that to my kids, never. But anyways, my cousin was over, we made coffee, and I was feeling super tired. And I was on my second cup of coffee. I was feeling super tired. Eyes were just so heavy. And I kept saying, I'm like, man, this coffee is not keeping me up. I don't feel awake. But what I noticed was I was chit-chatting out the mouth like crazy. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe the coffee did hit me and I'm just a chatterbox right now. My next video, I'm waiting on some stuff, but I want to do a wedding tutorial. Updo look, and honestly that was always my favorite thing to do as a hairstylist, updos, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really good at doing updos. Hey, that was definitely one of my specialties, and prom all the time. Be right back. Ooh, baby was crying. Are you still crying? You want Boopy? Come here. Blush on. We're just going to keep it simple and easy today. Okay. Let me know where you're from. Are you from Canada too? Toronto area? Now, I was born in Toronto. Lived in Toronto when I was like an infant, young, and then I guess at some point, I don't remember when, probably because I was too young to remember, we moved to a town called New Market. That is where I pretty much was raised up until leaving Canada to come here to the States. My dad was originally from New York, Rochester, but was raised in Miami, so we had like my grandmother here in Miami. All of his siblings were in Miami. And yeah, so that's why it was Florida that we moved to. My mom wanted to leave the colds. She couldn't stand the colds, which I don't blame her now. I love the Four Seasons, but the cold for like most of the year is not my thing anymore. I'm definitely a Florida girl now. I love the ocean. Love the heat on my body. And there was a time after high school that I did move back to Canada. I missed it. And that's where I went to cosmetology school. And I lived with my best friend. Still very much claim Canada as my home. It will always be my home. Dual citizen because my dad was American. And it's like awesome, really, honestly, such a blessing to have that dual citizenship. I would go back every year, actually, for the summer when I was in high school. Spent my summers in Canada. This is really hard. I'm using my camera finder, so sorry. Literally breastfeeding right now and doing makeup. Moms know how to multitask, I'll tell you that. I can cook while breastfeeding, mop the floors while breastfeeding, go to the bathroom while breastfeeding. Okay? I know there's a lot of moms out there that can do the same. Alrighty, so that's that. We are wrapping it up. This is all that I'm doing right now because it is 10:07. I'm going to fluff up my eyebrows. Not even going to do them. Do this with my left hand, which honestly, I can work with my left hand most of the time. I'm telling you, mom life is for real. The reason why I say that, mom life is for real, is because I'm literally leaking right now. I always leak on my other side of my breast when I'm breastfeeding him on my right. And it's funny because never happens when I'm feeding on my left. I never leak on my right. It's always my left side. That's it, folks. That is it. Do some finishing spray. Alright, that's it. I'm going to fix up my hair like this. Okay, no, I'm going to wrap up my hair in the car and do it so I don't have all these frizzies up in a bunch, but it is so cold out. I'm in sweatpants and a sweater, obviously. You can see that. But I'm going to switch out my shirt to a different one because I got baby milk all over it. And then we're going to go to the pediatrician and come back and edit this video. I'm going to save the editing for later. I'm going to play with my son Jacob. We're going to eat some lunch. And we're going to do some mom things, play with the boys.